This is Big Island Video News for Wednesday, August 15th, 2012. I'm Stephanie Salazar. Hawaii County Police Chief Harry Kubajiri is urging motorists to drive safely as the number of deaths on the island continue to rise at an alarming rate. Lately, it seems these violent crashes are all around us. As if to illustrate the point, this mysterious wreck was filmed over the weekend. Hawaii 24/7's Baron Sakia happened upon the scene of this rollover involving a Honda CR-V. Sakia reports that the vehicle was empty and no injured motorists were found anywhere. He was the first on the scene, and eventually police and fire arrived to help with the search, which remains a mystery. Or take, for example, this wreck on Kinaoli and Kawailani streets in Hilo, which closed the roadway for an hour or so Sunday morning. Traffic fatalities so far this year have already surpassed the totals for all of last year and approached the totals for all of 2010. As of August 8th, 24 people have died on Hawaii County roads this year. That compares with 22 deaths for all of 2011 and 27 deaths for all of 2010. Police say that during the last 2.5 years, alcohol has been a factor in 35 fatal crashes. 30 were drivers, 5 were pedestrians. 21 involved prescription drugs, 17 involved marijuana, methamphetamine was involved in 6 fatal crashes, amphetamine in 4, and cocaine was present in 1 fatality. Police say that in many cases, multiple substances were factors in the same crash. In some of the more recent crashes, police have not yet received toxicology results to determine whether dangerous substances contributed to the tragedies, so the substance count could increase. Other contributing factors in the fatalities were speed and not wearing a seatbelt or no motorcycle helmet. Big Island Police will increase enforcement of drunk driving as part of a national campaign called Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over, which runs August 19th through September 5th. Police are asking for the public's help in identifying a man and woman wanted for fraudulent use of a credit card and more than $35,000 in theft in Kona. The two are believed to be from California and may have already left Kona. The woman is described as Asian or Polynesian, in her late 20s to early 30s, about 5'7", 175 pounds. She was further described as being well-groomed and manicured with a raspy voice, long, straight, jet black hair with extensions, eyelash extensions, and dark blotchy skin on the right side of her face, possibly a birthmark. The man is described as African American, in his late 20s to early 30s, 5'6" to 5'7", 130 to 140 pounds, with dreadlocks and a missing front tooth, and he walks with a limp. Police ask anyone with information on their identity or their whereabouts to call the police department's non-emergency line at 935-3311. Tipsters who prefer to remain anonymous may call Crime Stoppers at 961-8300 in Hilo or 329-8181 in Kona and may be eligible for a reward of up to $1,000. Here's the latest in the Hawaii County elections fiasco. The voting problems that delayed the primary election on Saturday is getting heavy scrutiny across the state. As many as 25 of 40 polling places did not open on time, according to the state, prompting Governor Neil Abercrombie to extend the Big Island's voting deadline by more than 1.5 hours. This followed weeks of confusion from the county clerk's office. Big Island Video News was on hand early in the morning on Saturday, filming these workers picking up the ballots for delivery to polling places. According to a report on Hawaii News Now, an official with the state elections office, seen here in the red shirt, flew in from Oahu just to help direct volunteers. On Tuesday in Hilo, the state elections office team debriefed all the county clerks in the state regarding last Saturday's primary. A debriefing after an election is standard procedure. The county clerks from Maui, Kauai, and Oahu were a part of the closed session, as well as Hawaii County Clerk Jame Kawauchi. Meanwhile, the Hawaii County Council has set a special meeting for Monday, August 20th, to investigate the issue of Saturday's problems. The same spot that served as a host for the traditional Democratic Party Grand Rally in Hilo will be in for a much-needed fix. The county says public access to the bandstand and bus terminal at Mo'oheo Park will be improved following completion of a construction project that began this week. General contractor Site Engineering Incorporated will modify the parking, concrete walkways, ramps, restrooms, and other building elements to satisfy federal Americans with Disabilities Act, or ADA, requirements. The $660,300 contract will also include re-roofing, painting, installing new windows, doors, and cabinets, reconditioning the restrooms, and performing miscellaneous repairs to the bus terminal. Democrat Dante Carpenter made a thankful mention of the project during Friday's rally.
And we also thank the mayor and the county councilman for appropriating the money that is going to be necessary to begin repairs to this honorable place. I understand commencing next week and hopefully be powered by the general election. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, County Council.
The county says work is expected to be completed by September 21st, and the first phase will require cordoning off much of the park. The bus terminal will remain open, however. Parks and Rec officials promise that every effort will be made to reduce construction impacts, allowing special events such as the KXXX Downtown Ho'olaulea, the Alzheimer's Association Memory Walk, and the Salvation Army Christmas Festival to be held as planned. The public is advised that vehicular access to the bus terminal will be restricted to Helion buses until the construction project is finished.